How about the state of the utility?
Sure, I would love to be able to do that. So Nebraska City 1 was removed from service on the evening of March 3rd to begin a planned maintenance outage for a duration of about 40 days. The plant was actually taken offline one day earlier, primarily due to poor market conditions. And so we took the plant offline earlier and began the outage at that time. It remains on schedule to return to service, I believe, today, maybe yesterday.
Probably Friday.
Friday, so probably Friday, update to these notes. Nebraska City 2 remained in service for the entire month of March, and it has been in consecutive service for 120 days as of the end of the month of March. Nebraska City 2 cycled much more than typical, again, primarily due to market conditions. You'll hear that kind of repeated over the course of time. And the capacity factor for Nebraska City 2 was 76.9%. And that'll just give you a comparison of some of the other conversations that I'm going to have on our generation portfolio. North Omaha Unit 2 came offline for the final time on March 17th. It was retired after 59 years of operation. During the lifetime, it produced in excess of 27 million megawatt hours. Unit 1 also came online as of yesterday, came offline from generating coal as of yesterday. I don't have the details on its lifetime of megawatt hours generation. And Unit 3 came offline for the final time on March 24th. It's now available for gas, and we're going to keep it on gas until October, at the end of October 2016 for capacity reasons at this point in time. And certainly over the summer, we want to have that availability. So Unit 3, 1, 2, and 3 are off generating coal as we previously identified and the board approved in our future generation plan. So we're living up to our commitments of that future generation plan that we spoke of. For the month of March, renewable energy contributed to 20% of OPPD's retail sales, and the wind capacity factor for the month of March was 52%. Year to date, the capacity factor has been 50%, and the renewable energy contributed to about 18.9% of our retail energy sales. Fort Calhoun was online, has been online for 251 days as of March 5th, 2016. So it's been running full and performing very well over the course of the last several months. OPPD will be repainting transmission structures over the course of the next several months and through the summer, primarily on the west side of Omaha. So we'll be doing some communication about that, and certainly if you see our trucks there or our contractors there painting some of our transmission structures, it's really meant to provide a better visual quality, but also improve the life of the structures themselves. So if you see Mr. Nissen or Mr. Ives painting structures, that's what they're doing over the course of the next several months.
That'll be the day.
So my guess is they've done that in their life at one point in time. So OPPD completed our public panel on the use of drones. As I've briefed the board a little bit on Tuesday, we've had a kind of a business case presented to us, and we're currently evaluating it at this time to utilize drones for certain infrastructure inspections, primarily transmission lines, but it has a broader application. And so we've been in conversation with the FFA on that, but we also wanted to reach out to our public panel, our OPPD power panel, and to get their perspectives on it. And that panel actually gave us some pretty positive comments about the use of this technology to reduce cost and improve service levels. So we'll be briefing the board on that in the upcoming months about our plan to do that. And OPPD has completed construction of the second of 2 underground distribution circuits to the new Stratcom building at Offutt Air Force Base. It's expected that the customer will be ready for the circuit during the second quarter of 2016. And where preparations are continuing to add another transformer, auto transformer on the bulk electric distribution system and substation located at 27th and Platteview. It's a relatively new substation, but we see ongoing growth occurring there, and this auto transformer will allow and be obviously connected to our bulk electric system and provide increased reliability not only for the broader region but also for the localized region in that Sarpy County area, as we're seeing continually growth and development occurring in that area. And as we've done before, it's a great opportunity for us to focus on safety. And as I said last month, 2015 was the best safety record that OPPD has ever had from internal industrial safety. But it's also a great reminder of us what can occur in this business. And so today I'm going to talk a little bit about an individual by the name of Mike Formanak, who was a lineman who died January 19th, 1991, after making contact with a live circuit while working on a pad mount transformer on the west edge of Elkhorn. Mike was 36 years old at the time and had been with OPPD for 12 years. He was survived by his wife, Carol, and his sons, Jason and Alan, his parents, 4 brothers, and 1 sister. It's just a great reminder that we keep those individuals in our mind as we constantly focus on safety across the district. We've done some upgrades to some of our system, our outage management or operations management system that really focuses on some of the outage management we do, as well as our computer-aided dispatch equipment. This really allows for us to respond very clearly with system outages and response of on the customer service side. Kind of what's important to that, we've trained over 300 OPPD personnel on these new systems and these new applications to make sure that we provide service and really provide minimal disruption during its cutover, which occurred on April 1st. So it was a very successful cutover. Wendell Young was the project manager for that, and obviously Julie and Mo and Kate and their teams were actively involved in that new system integration. So that'll be very positive. We've talked before about our innovation initiative at OPPD. So in the first innovation initiative, this is the latest numbers that I had anyway, we had over 142 ideas submitted across the organization, which is I think a good indication of the pent-up need for innovation. And so some great ideas and topics were identified. We're currently in the selection process. We'll be communicating that and doing the senior management presentation over the course of over the next several months. Obviously at OPPD, we have a variety of employees that work shift hours. So not just 8 to 5, but 3 to 11, 11 to 7. They switch shifts. They work long hours during outages, during storms. And so we actually worked with Simply Well to be part of a pilot project, and it's called Project Z. It's a sleep health program, and it's pretty important for our business. It's no cost to us. This program was offered from Simply Well to us at no cost, but it's an opportunity for us to have employees participate in this program, in the survey, in the study, to get good information about OPPD employee sleep habits, specifically those that work in off shift or crew shift or shift hours across our organization. So it's all about the focus about what we're doing with our OPPD employees that provide great service to our customer owners. This month, the month of March anyway, was Women's History Month. And so our the OPPD Women's Network had a variety of different activities going on. One of those was certainly the Heat the Streets and Walk for Warmth on March 5th, but they also learned how to network like a master from our local Lisa Huff, who's our manager of our risk management on International Women's Day. So I will give Lisa a little hard time about being the master of that, but if you know Lisa, she certainly is the master of networking. No doubt about that. Maurice Kimsey, who is also the president of our African American Network, and Mike Godfrey, who's a manager of our substation and system protection area, our group mentors in the Partnership for Kids program. Maurice and Mike participated in the Partnership for Kids Future Fair on March 15th, where over 200 7th and 8th graders learned about careers at OPPD and other companies. So it's our continual outreach with our local elementary, junior high, and high schools as well. We also participated in the Center for Advanced Professional Studies program called Emerging Technology Career Day at Westside High School. There were over 250 high school students in attendance, and we had 4 individuals that participated. Kia Newby Knight from IT, Sean Moore from Accounting, Moses Fernandez from T&D, and Joyce Cooper from HR attended the event and represented OPPD during that career fair. We also partnered with the Urban League of Nebraska's Boot Camp. This is a camp where they have employees focus on, or program participants focus on customer service. And actually, we worked with them. They come in, they learn a little bit about our careers in our customer service area, and it's also a great recruiting opportunity for us where we've recruited folks that have graduated from that boot camp from the Urban League of Nebraska. So that's pretty positive as well. And our OPPD's Human Resource and Information Technology employees teamed up to participate in the IT Tech Talent interview and job fair at one of ConAgra Foods campuses. So nearly 200 candidates came in with a wealth of experience and potentially good fits for OPPD. And I would just tell the board, and obviously we've been very active as part of the chamber to be part of that. We've hired multiple ConAgra folks in our openings that we've had available, not only on the tech side, but in other key roles in our organization as well.